It is week 33. Yay, we are moving right along. Which, like I've said before, it's good and bad. It's good because it'll be really awesome to meet this little guy, but it's bad because I really like being pregnant and I don't want the experience to go by too quickly. So Kyle and I were actually just talking about how with Sophie at this point we were like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Like we were so like just ready for her to be here. And with this one, with Grayson, we're like, it's weird because part of us is definitely kind of like, oh, what is he going to look like? I can't wait to meet him, da da da. Of course we have that too, but then the other part of us is like, hold on, baby. Take your time. Let us finish everything up leisurely. Like we're more relaxed this time. So anyway, I'm going to keep looking over here at my list, okay? And I'm probably going to drink throughout this. Because I'm super thirsty all the time. Because it's hot. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I have had definitely a big ol' increase in acid reflux, heartburn, whatever you want to call it. Which is, ugh. Like I got it with Sophie, but only a little bit, and with Grayson, I have had it like pretty intensely. So yeah, I don't love it. It's just like burning in your throat, and you're like, bleh. So I know when people complain about it, I'm like, so that's what they were complaining about. And I just kind of lay on my side, and they you know, certain foods are supposed to make it worse, but like I've noticed that I'll get it with anything, so I guess it's just because my stomach's all smushed up there. But it's not killer, and I don't have it all the time, so that's good. And then, oh, so it is heavy down below, like definitely heavy. Every time I stand up, I'm like, woo. Like standing up for me is an adjustment. I'm at that stage of pregnancy where I definitely, I can tell that I'm like waddling. I'm like, oh, okay. And I get up and it's just heavy. And usually when I stand up, I pretty much instantly have to pee. So he's clearly like moving on down on top of my bladder. So I have had, oh, my skin has been kind of getting dry and itchy, which is apparently really common when you're pregnant to get dry, itchy skin. And not really on my belly, which is good because, you know, you don't want to scratch your belly and like make stretch marks worse. But it's more just like kind of just all over almost. Like I'm just a little itchy. I just have like, I don't know, it's weird because like my skin feels soft. Like it doesn't feel dry, but I know it is. So I've just been lathering on the lotion. And my little what to expect when you're expecting and pregnancy weekly little books that I read, they're like, at this exact point in pregnancy, they both have information about dry skin and pregnancy and how that can happen. And I was like, oh, well, that's convenient. It's exactly what I'm going through. So yeah, my skin's been a little dry. I think part of it too is that I've been spending more time out in the sun and swimming, because Sophie just wants to pretty much live outside. She's a water baby completely. As a matter of fact, we had to upgrade her from like a little baby pool to a bigger pool because it wasn't cutting it. I'm going to have to start taking her to the neighborhood pool, and then my parents have an actual in-ground pool. But it actually, I don't mind because it feels so good in the water for me. I just, you know, I can just swim around, and there's, you know, it helps you feel weightless. It's just such a good thing. So I just lather us up with sunscreen, and we go outside all the time. So anyway, I think that's contributing to my dry skin. And then, let's see, oh, so ever since last Thursday when I had that little, like, you know, got sick hospital thing, my Braxton Hicks have increased. I mean, they've tripled. Like, I get them a lot more than I was. And they'll be kind of intense, too. Not really painful, just, you know, I mean, uncomfortable. Braxton Hicks just, you know, sometimes they're like borderline painful, but not really. They're nothing like when I was actually having those contractions from being sick. Nothing like that. Just definitely uncomfortable, and I'm kind of like, And I'm getting them a lot more. So I get them, especially if I've been on my feet a lot of the day, I will get them. Like if I take Sophie to a playground and I'm standing up and then we go shopping or do something like that, the end of the day I'll just have several, and they'll be kind of intense. And then the days that I'm more low-key, I don't get as many. So it's definitely triggered by my activity level. So I'm kind of like just watching that. But I thought it was interesting. I thought it was interesting that I'm having them. It's really common in subsequent pregnancies to have more intense Braxton Hicks more often. So I think I'm kind of following their lead there. But let me just tell you guys, it definitely, like, there has been a noticeable increase since I was sick. So we'll see. I have my doctor's appointment on Monday, so I'll update on Monday, a quick doctor's appointment visit update. And other than that, everything is kind of as it is. So it's really hot here. Like I said, I live in Houston, Texas. It's hot. And so I definitely, at the end of the day, my rings are tight if I've been doing a lot. But other than that, I'm still not really swelling that much. It's wonderful. You know, I just get, like, if I do a lot or if I'm out in the heat for a long time, I'll get a little puffy. But let's be honest, even people who are not pregnant are doing that in this kind of heat. Like, I know even when I'm really thin, if I go running or walking out in the heat, my jewelry will be tight. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. So I'm excited about that. Plus, I'm pretty pregnant, and it's normal to start swelling. So I've just been, that's something I've been happy about because, like I said, with Sophie, by this point, all of that stuff had already started happening. I started having trouble. I did want to mention too, you know, if you go back and watch my vlogs with Sophia at about this point, you will see that my face is really puffy. Like, I get really puffy here, really puffy in my lips. Everything's really puffy, and that's because I had preeclampsia, and I had it pretty intensely. A lot of people get preeclampsia, a touch of it at the end of their pregnancy, and I mean, that's still serious. You don't want to take that lightly. But I had actual preeclampsia that developed early on, unfortunately, and it just happens. It's more common in first-time pregnancies. Basically, your body just isn't handling the pregnancy as well as it should be, and it can cause, you know, your kidneys to not function as well as they should, and you start retaining extra water, and your blood pressure gets all out of whack. Your body just kind of gets weird about being pregnant. And so anyway, if you ever want to know what someone who has an actual true case of preeclampsia that develops early looks like with all the puffiness, you can go look. Because I know I had a lot of people who still to this day ask me, they're like, oh, I'm getting swollen, do you think I have preeclampsia? And I'm like, probably not, which is good. You're gonna swell when you're pregnant, you really are. So, but with preeclampsia, you swell excessively, and you swell in the face. I mean, you swell, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I mean, if you go and look, I don't even really look like the same person, and I weigh about the same. So it's just really crazy how much water I retained with her, and so I keep hoping that none of that happens again this time. And also, another thing is that some people at the end of their pregnancy will develop just straight up hypertension that's not preeclampsia, and you know, they'll call it that, but it's not. And so there's differences, and you know, when it develops really early, you gotta worry. So anyway, so far so good, you guys. Just been healthy with this one, which is such a blessing. Okay, I've been really breathy today. Like, I've noticed it, I don't know what it is, what's up with that, because I know this baby is starting to drop down. So you'd think I'd have more room in my lungs, but maybe because, as I've joked about before, the fact that my torso is only this big, my height's all in my legs, I guess it doesn't matter that if he starts dropping, I still have a shortest body ever, so there's nowhere for him to go but squish everything. But yeah, today I've noticed it's like, I was in his room filming an Operation Get Ready for Baby video, and I was like just talking, and then all of a sudden I was like, whew, whew. And I was like, what the heck? I get a breath from that. But anyway, so that's another thing I've noticed. Alright, so yeah, everything else good, everything else golden. Oh, and last week I talked about being a little anxious, starting to feel that anxiety about getting everything ready. So I have 2 Operation Get Ready for Baby videos that I'm filming. I already filmed today, and so one of them is just a haul video, and the other one I talk about all of that. So I will address it there. And other than that, I had to show you guys what my friend Heather from YouTube sent us. How cute is that? Yeah, that is just ridiculous. So thank you, Heather. Yeah, I love it. I can't even tell you guys. I already told Kyle we need to. I want to make sure he has newborn portraits in this because it's so cute. It's like ridiculous. And Sophie has it doesn't match, but I mean, she has a big sister shirt that I got her from Carter's, and so I want her to wear it with him and take a picture. That would be adorable. So thank you, Heather. I love it. Even Kyle loved it. He was like, oh, that's cool. And then my friend Melissa I don't have it to show you guys. This is just the order form. But she sent us something off our registry. She sent us our diaper pail. And so I was really excited because that was one of those things we hadn't bought yet. And I was so happy to check it off the list. I was like, yes, thank you, Melissa. And Melissa and I actually, it's a cute story because we met through YouTube, but we became friends outside of YouTube. And our daughters are only 2 days apart, and now she's expecting her second child, so it's really cool. Anyway, the one thing I thought was cute is that when she sent the gift, it was sent to us, it was sent to Grayson. So it was sent to Grayson Hale, and I was like, aw. So thanks, Melissa, and congrats on your baby. She's only like 5 weeks pregnant, you guys. So anyway, you should check both of those ladies out, and anyway, thank you so much, you guys. That was awesome. Other than that, let's check out the belly. You can tell me if you think it looks like it's dropping, okay? He's really sticking out there though, right? Like it looks to me like my stomach's starting to slope more, and that he's like out further, but like at a lower position, but he's out really far. So, and I've actually lost weight this week, which is crazy. I've lost 2 pounds, so I don't know where it's gone, but because I'm definitely like my stomach is bigger. But anyway, you can just see like, yeah, it's definitely, I just feel like he is all out in front. He's so out in front, but he's also like slipping down lower. So there we go. I hope he is, because that's exciting. I think that's it for week 33. I think I'm wearing the same thing I wore last week, so sorry. But this is really comfortable, and it's awesome because I wear one of those like cupcake cover tops with it, so I don't have to wear a bra, so it's really comfortable. Awesome. So anyway, yeah, sorry for my wardrobe repeat, but this is so comfortable when it's hot like that. So anyway, you guys, alright, so that's it for now, and I'll talk to everybody later. Bye.